Hi everyone! Have you ever noticed how in conversation some people can explain things very well while others will be confused? It's not just about the words they use, but also how they put the sentences together. Now, I'm Andrianti. I will talk about multiple clauses. These are parts of sentences that can help you explain your thoughts better. And I will start with three types of clauses. They are noun clauses, adjective clauses, and adverbial clauses. Okay, first let's talk about noun clauses. A noun clause is a dependent clause that acts just like a noun, and it can be a subject, an object, or even a complement in a sentence. To make it clear, let's see the examples.
What the teacher said really confused me. I know what you feel. I find it difficult too. The problem is that I slept through the class. Now let's start with the first sentence. What the teacher said really confused me. Here, what the teacher said is a noun clause and it acts as the subject of the sentence. As we know, the subject is the thing that performs the action. So in this case, what the teacher said performs the action confused. It's the thing that causes the confusion. So the structure will be noun clause plus verb plus object, or you can also add complement. It's optional. Let's move on the second sentence. In this sentence, the clause what you feel is the noun clause acting as the object. It because this clause receives the action of the verb know, and it answers the question, what do I know? So in simple terms, you can think of it as the thing that the verb is talking about. So the structure will be subject plus verb plus noun clause plus complement. Now let's see the last sentence. In the sentence, the clause that I slept through the class is the noun clause as a complement. It because this clause adds more information about the subject of the problem. Or we can say this clause tells us exactly what the problem is. So the structure will be subject plus linking verb plus noun clause.
Now let's moving on adjective clauses. An adjective clause, or also known as relative clause, is a group of words that describes or modifies a noun or pronoun in a sentence.
An adjective clause usually begins with relative pronoun. Let's see the example. The girl who is standing there is my sister. You know guys, in the sentence, the clause who is standing there is an adjective clause because it describes the noun girl. And it began with relative pronoun who, which refers to her sister. Or we can say that this little girl is describing her sister. Without an adjective clause, she can just say like, the girl is my sister, but she wants to provide more information about which girl is her sister. Of course, it's the girl who is standing there. You have to remember guys that the relative pronoun who can only use to refer to people, so to describe things or animals, we use relative pronoun which or that. So, in the sentence, the book that he holds looks interesting, the clause that he holds is an adjective clause because it gives more information about the noun book. It specifies which book is being referred to. And the sentence, the cat which has gray fur is resting peacefully on his chest. In the sentence, the clause which has gray fur is an adjective clause because it provides additional information about the noun cat by describing its color. So the structure of relative pronoun is noun plus relative pronoun plus verb plus complement. Besides relative pronouns, adjective clauses are also usually begin with relative adverbs. Let's see the examples. Remember this place guys? It's where we first hung out. Yeah, that's the reason why we are all here. I really miss those days when we could just get together anytime. So, in the first sentence, the clause where we first hang out uses the relative adverb where to specify the location of their first hangout. And in the second sentence, the clause why we are all here uses relative adverb why to explain the reason for their gathering. And in the last sentence, the clause when we could just get together anytime uses relative adverb when to describe a time when they could meet freely. So the structure will be noun plus relative adverb plus subject plus verb plus complement.
And finally, the last one is adverbial clauses. Adverbial clauses tells us more about the action. They answer questions like why, where, when, or how something happens. And remember guys, that adverbial clause cannot stand alone because it doesn't express a complete thought. These clauses usually begin with subordinating conjunctions. Let's see the examples.
As you can see on the board, subordinating conjunctions can indicate different functions like reason, condition, purpose, time, place, contrast or concession, manner, and comparison. Now let's see how it works in conversation. Hey, can we work on the group project tonight? Sorry, I can't because I'm not feeling well right now. No worries, I will handle some parts while you rest. Thanks, I will let you know if I feel well enough to help out. In this conversation, we can see 3 relative adverbs in it. The first one is the clause because I'm not feeling well right now. This adverbial clause is function as the reason. It explains why the person can work on the project. And the second is the clause while you rest. This clause is adverbial clause of time, indicating when the other person will handle the work. And the last one is the clause if I feel well enough to help out. This is an adverbial clause of condition. It explains under what condition the person will inform the other. Do you get it, guys? So the structure would be subordinating conjunction plus subject plus verb plus complement. But the complement is optional.
So in conclusion, noun clauses act as the main ideas in our sentences, while adjective clauses provide extra details about nouns, and adverbial clauses modify verbs to explain actions. Now I would like to say a big thanks to our advanced English grammar lecturer, Andrianti, because at first I found these multiple clauses really complicated, but with her amazing guidance and clear explanation, I can now confidently explain it to you all. And I also want to thank my awesome teammates Tias Triatmi, Yusmainda Puspandini, and Anissa Rizky-Novianti. We brainstormed together and think about the concept of the video and also supported each other throughout this task. And I really hope you guys found this video insightful and that it helps you understand multiple clauses better. Thanks for watching. Feel free to ask any questions or share your thoughts. See you, bye bye.